Welcome to another episode of Rock, Paper, Critical Failure. We've been having some technical difficulties this evening, so we've started a little late, so I do apologize for that. But hopefully everything will work from here on out.
It won't.
Well, we didn't solve anything.
We're gonna find. We did. It's working. I solved some things. Tynanator's showing up twice instead of TheKoolEagle on the stream. I just noticed. So that's a fun.
Tynanator.
Well,
No, it's my fault. It's my fault. I'm gonna fix it.
Is my mic working?
I got it. It's me. There he is.
My cosplay.
All right.
Pretty cool.
Welcome to Rock, Paper, Critical
boy.
Failure. We hope everyone is having a lovely time. When last we left off, our brave heroes were in Elturel, making their way toward the High Hall. Thank you for that subscription, TheKoolEagle. And had found their way to the Cathedral. And on their way up to the Cathedral, passing by the broken down walls and gates, clearly a battle was here. Clearly something, forces overtook the defenders here in the High Hall and made it their way inside. But it looks fresh. A battle was here recently. You know, there may still be people around, from what you can tell. But as you crept toward the main entrance to the hall, you noticed two giant, lurking, massive hounds with flame roiling out of their mouths as they patrol back and forth in front of the entrance. You have kind of crept up a little bit on the way as you guys were stealthing up this direction. You are close now, but you have not been spotted. What would your group like to do?
Ooh, look at the good doggos.
Those aren't good dogs.
They might be friendly.
All
They're not.
dogs are good dogs.
They're not friendly. They're not good dogs.
How do you know that?
Well, we're in hell.
Yeah.
So that's my first and last hint
Yeah, but
that
you're-
I need.
Yeah, you're in hell
Apparently,
and you're
all
friendly.
dogs don't go to heaven.
Seems to be the case.
So is the dogs are like between us and the entrance to the hall?
Yes, they are kind of patrolling back and forth. And as you guys watch, you see this weird little animal come out, just sort of sauntering across the dirt. It looks sort of like a chicken almost, like a little black feathered chicken. And as you look at it, one of the dogs looks up at it and goes and pounces forward and breathes fire on it. And the little chicken is burnt to a crisp, and they both tear at it and take a big chunk and then chew on it as they go back to patrolling.
Oh, they're just hungry.
That chicken is trespassing. Or it was trespassing.
That means we're about to be trespassing.
That's true. Anyway,
Could we make some sort of distraction?
how big are these dogs?
I
What are we
know what we
talking?
could do. We could throw another bird at them.
How big are these dogs?
Oh, gee. I would not recommend that.
Lulu says, "I don't think we have another bird."
I suppose if it'll help all of you get inside, I could act as a diversion.
Jesus. Why?
All right, here I go.
Oh,
Well,
great.
so what are you doing to act as a diversion?
So I don't know, just run up there and flap my wings and get their attention, and then start running. Well, assuming that
Let me give you guys a little bit of a look at what we're looking at here. Also, what is that button that lets me see what you guys see? Oh, there it is. Okay. All right. It's only hit two of you up here. That's not ideal. Let's move this like this. Ah, good. This page is broken too. Fun.
kind of blurry.
The,
there
the
goes.
blur will kick in. Yeah, that's a thing
Yeah.
because of the maps we're using. The blur goes away after a second. Give me just a second here with the stream. Great fun, I know.
Yeah, I just want to run up there, throw a rock at him or something, then get him to chase me. I'm fast as hell and I can fly.
Or we could just make them friends like Urist Jr.
That's true. You do seem to have a certain knack.
Yes, I do. Thank you.
Or
And if that
I'm
goes
not
poorly,
sure.
we can just stick them in my keg and make some kind of firehound brew. Yes.
That might be very popular.
So you don't want me to feed myself to the dogs.
This dog is
No.
coming closer.
This one
Probably
has
not.
gotten like a little closer, and there's smoke and mist, and as you guys sit here discussing it, you see it sort of like kind of peering up in your direction, kind of.
Hey, what's
Urist,
up?
you got any more of those
Urist.
rations?
Oh, I have so many rations. I'll take care of this. I pull out a ration
Okay.
and I walk up like halfway and I throw the ration to land in front of the hellhound.
Like it looks as soon as you like emerge from the smoke, it looks at you and starts to like walk toward, and then sees you holding the ration, and goes. And you throw it, and it lands, and it just looks down and just like one bite, the entire thing. Just.
Oh yes, he's a big boy. He likes his food. Yes. All
Uh,
right.
the other
Get a little
one
closer.
has loped up, and they are now both
Oh.
looking at you, and snarling and creeping closer.
Well, this is looking a little more rough. I pull
Do you
out
have
two
any
more
more
rations and I throw 2 more rations at them.
Okay,
One
Again?
each.
just give me an animal handling check.
All right. That would be a 3.
All right. So with
Well.
a 3, they are both like at this point they ignore the rations, now seeing the much tastier looking man flesh in front of them, and they
Yeah.
are going to charge at you. Roll for initiative, everyone.
Well, we tried.
Click token.
Click
I
find
just
token.
wanted to have some puppers.
Hey.
Ooh, Sen, we're up here. We're doing it today.
Very
Hell
nice
yeah.
job, Hermes.
Did I roll?
Sen, you
There
were
it
prepared
goes.
for battle, I see. Even though you said they were good dogs, you were ready to murder them at a moment's notice.
I had my my crossbow ready.
I rolled a 9.
I rolled a 22.
An
Obviously,
8.
I'm putting back the rest of the rations. I would have given them all of my rations if they were good boys.
How many rations are you down to
They're
now?
lost.
10?
Plenty of rations.
Oh, they'll eat all your rations in a minute when they have eaten everybody else. Oh, and we also need your good friends Rhea and Lulu.
And all of the children that we're escorting.
That
Yes.
is true. You guys do have with you a few children, a lady in the back, and
baker.
a baker and his halfling family as well. So there is. I'm gonna assume that for our purposes, those people are like crept over here behind some stuff, like behind the building a little bit, just kind of hiding as you guys crept up, waiting
Yeah,
for
they
you
don't-
to deal with
Yeah,
this.
watching the dwarf throw rations at the giant beasts of doom.
Yeah.
While they're starving.
Like, what are they? What's he doing?
We need food.
And there we go. Sorry about that. A lot of buttons to hit. All right, so Hermes and Sin appear to have tied, as well as Rhea.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
So
Damn.
what would you like to do?
Okay, well, here's what I'll do, I guess. Are you okay if I go first, Sen?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, cool. I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt as a 2nd level spell on one of these doggos. I think I've got a little button for that. I do indeed. Normal roll. Okay, a crit.
Very
Starting off
nice.
strong.
Which one are we targeting?
Oh, sorry, the one on the left, and that's 24 plus, that's 29 radiant damage.
Tremendous. The one on the left.
And Guiding Bolt gives, I believe it gives advantage over attacks.
Advantage to the next person who attacks
Yeah,
it. Yep.
the next person who attacks has advantage. That's why I figured it would be nice for like Sen to have that.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna stand where I'm standing.
All right, so that glowing bolt streaks out from your hands, and the dog kind of rears back a little bit, not expecting it, and it hits it so hard that it stumbles on the steps. But it's looking like it's all right still. It's kind of snarling at this point, a little disoriented from the light.
Alright.
Okay. You attack the one on the left?
Yes.
Okay. I will also attack the one on the left. I'm going to unsling my crossbow, turn on my sharpshooter mode, and attack with advantage. Let's see. Is this? Oh, this right here. Okay.
Gesundheit.
Thank you.
23 minus 5
Nice.
is 18.
Fairly certain that hits, yes.
23 damage.
Nice. Sharpshooter, so nice.
Yep.
Sharpshooter is... what is the downside to Sharpshooter?
You took
Minus
It
five.
reduces my attack roll by 5 if
Oh,
I
but,
want to invoke
but you
it.
rolled ridiculously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, okay.
So -5 to hit a +10 to damage.
Yep, that bolt, like, it rears up to, like, and then the bolt goes straight through its mouth, and a little gout of flame comes out of its nose, and it and falls over dead.
Hermes is gonna be
Nice.
like, "Fuck yeah, Sen, not a good dog. Not a
It
good
seems
dog.
like it is not a good dog after all.
It's unfortunate.
Yes.
I've always hated dogs, and now this isn't gonna make it any better."
I'm sorry, what'd you?
Oh, I'm not sure if I go that far.
Look,
but
they could be good dogs. They just need training and love.
I'm not a dog person.
No such thing as bad dogs, just bad owners.
These are literally
Exactly.
hellhounds.
Well,
In
then
any
we'll
case.
need to punish the devil.
Okay, I wash my hands of this.
and then I'm going to turn my crossbow onto the next one.
Oh yeah. You get to just keep attacking.
Yes. 27.
Good lord.
27, that is a crit right there.
So that's 8 plus 5.
Yep, because you crit.
Okay, I see. So that's 13 damage.
All right, very good, very good. So yeah,
Next.
those bolts come flying out.
All right. Next. Barry, go over there and show them what a good dog looks like. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Crap.
He's just showing him.
Yeah.
You did.
Yep.
He's doing exactly what you asked.
Show.
He's like, look at my shiny body. I'm a good
Yeah.
dog.
Very
good dog.
lopes forward.
And I'm done.
All right. Rhea draws her long sword in both hands and screams out a battle cry and charges forwards with her move speed that I just looked up. And is going to just come right up here, dashing to get there. Dahlia.
Dahlia is gonna go over here and hide.
Okay. Give me a stealth check. Good. Urist, it's your turn.
Urist, with tears in his eyes, we could have been best of friends, runs towards the dog, hammer drawn, and is going to go ahead and give him the old wang bang here with Uvel Nil.
The old what now?
The old wang bang.
Okay.
Not like I'm not in his
It's
wang.
a dwarf.
Just-
It's
yeah,
a dwarven
it's-
thing, I believe.
27 hits.
For 10 damage, and then I'll do the follow-up, which is the wang bang. All right.
It's that great song, Bang-a-Wang.
20.
20 hits.
14 more damage.
All
So
right.
24 total.
You guys are brutalizing these poor hellhounds.
Okay, I don't want
Don't
you to
put
say
it
it
like
that
that.
way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm doing this as nicely as I possibly can.
I wasn't.
At least you didn't touch them to death. Like, just melt them.
Oh, I was gonna say, what do you mean touch
Like-
them to
like
Yeah,
death?
no,
Sounds
that's
so
why I
wrong.
followed it up
Head
with
pats
something.
to death. Head pats
Oh,
to death.
I could go up and be like, oh, good dog, with an inflict wounds if you want.
Yeah, just melt them.
Just with a ration in one hand and my necrotic energy oozing out of the other one.
Anything else,
Pets.
Urist?
That's it. That's my turn.
All right. It is going to take a very deep breath
Uh-oh.
and breathe fire in your direction and toward Barry. I will need you and Barry to both make dexterity saving throws.
All right, and I'm going to go ahead and use my danger sense on this,
Nice.
which should let me have advantage if I'm not mistaken. And I'm just going to make sure.
I think that's correct.
Let's see. Any dexterity saving throw, let's see. Traps gain this benefit, can't be blinded. Yeah, I'm not blinded, I'm not deafened. I think that's okay. Yeah, I have advantage. All right, cool.
Okay,
Dexterity.
So it's just a 1d20 plus dex.
I believe you're.
Oh, 3.
19.
I believe your steel defender has a +3 to its saving throw. Looking at this chart I have, but not that matters.
Oh,
Um,
yeah, it does.
Let's roll the damage. That's going to be 22 damage, or save for half. So,
Right.
Urist, that's going to be 11 to you.
Okay.
Barry, I believe, going to melt.
No.
Don't worry, Barry. I'll get you back up and running soon.
No.
So the dog, as this gout of flame comes
as he
sweeping
was showing
across
off
the
his
ground.
shiny body, being like, "Look, I'm a good boy."
Urist,
And then
you
just
use
melted.
your Uvalnil magic to kind of block a little bit of the flame, which moves around you, but the heat still cooks your sides a bit, and you hear the clanging and the springs unfurling as behind you, Barry turns into a bit of a pile of slag. The dog is then going to try and run away a little bit.
Good luck.
Yep, so if you'd like to make an attack of opportunity, go ahead.
Absolutely, I would love to hit the bad dog who just melted the good dog. A 21
21 hits,
or 13 damage.
13 does it. So you with it's like and then turns to run, and you catch it on the backswing with a hit from your hammer, snapping its neck as it falls to the ground.
I cooked my brew. Not good for it to get hot, and I gotta get it cold again, and it's gonna be terrible.
Poor Barry.
I take out my smith's tools and I start to get to work on Barry. Taking away the melted armor and starting to dig into the mechanisms.
What are the mechanics of Barry losing all of his health?
I can expend a spell slot and revive them in a minute.
Oh, we can
That's
wait.
not so bad. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, if this is gonna take an hour, we might want to move on and fix this later, but we
No.
can wait a minute.
Yep. I'll have to expend a spell slot, but I'm going to do that.
Yeah, you gotta.
Let's see. All right, so how do I do that in here? I don't know how I do that in here, but I just did it. I'm just gonna say I did it.
Yeah, you can just take away a spell slot, and then you can change the number of spells you have, and then it will be revived, and it has all of its hit points restored.
That's great.
Thank you, Barry. You fought bravely.
I'm gonna walk over to one of the beasts, and
I'm gonna pet Barry.
I'm gonna pull out one of my I'm gonna get out my hand axe actually, and I'm gonna cut its belly open,
Oh.
and I'm gonna get in there. I want to get its liver.
Why?
I have an idea for a new brew.
I would like a nature check from you, please.
Oh, are you even gonna get the right thing?
15.
15. All right. So also give me a sleight of hand check.
11?
Okay. So Urist, you reach in here, and like immediately this thing is hot as you cut open its stomach. And like organs pile out, and as soon as like the ichor and the guts start to ooze out, like they immediately burst into flame. This whole thing is just on fire constantly. But you do pick through it, and you do manage to find the liver. But because of the intense heat and the flames, you do take 5 points of damage.
All right. I'm fine with that. All right, I got it. Good. Ooh. And I thought they smelled bad on the outside. Ha ha! Stick it in my bag.
All right, you now have a hellhound liver.
So technically, Barry actually didn't die because I forgot to increase Barry's max hit points when I leveled up.
How many pounds do you say a hellhound liver weighs, Sniper Guy?
God.
How much does a human liver weigh?
It's a great question.
Probably
I'm on
like
it.
2
I'm on it.
pounds.
Let's call it 2 pounds and be done.
It's probably 2 pounds.
I'm gonna say more like 7.
1,500 grams.
It's grams to
A
pounds.
pound.
I don't know.
Hey Siri, convert 1,500 grams to pounds.
3.5 pounds, basically, for a human liver.
1,500 grams is 3.31 pounds.
Thank you.
All right, I'm
hellhound.
gonna say 4 because this thing was huge and massive.
All right.
Whoa.
How many hit points does Barry have now?
I believe 25.
Okay, let's go ahead and say that that still happened because you
Okay.
hadn't done it yet, and you hadn't rebuilt Barry to give those improvements since you guys last leveled up.
Okay.
So you
Fair.
fixed him up, and now he's at 25.
Sure.
So Rhea looks back at you and says, "I have been here a few times before, but not that many. I was usually on guard duty. Dahlia, have you been in here?"
In Avernus?
No, in the High Hall.
Oh.
This is Elturel.
I mean, the only reason I would have come here is to sign the creed.
I would say that no, you probably haven't
So,
really been here.
no, I avoid bureaucracy at all costs.
All right, well, we should be careful because clearly battle has happened here.
Yeah, you guys just killed 2 dogs.
Lead the way. I'll cover the rear with the civilians.
Oh wait, 5 times 5.
Right. Let's go.
Ben's just
And
doing
I will,
math.
25.
Yeah, I'm just doing everything wrong. It's 30 hit points.
Okay. For this, let's have you guys tell me basically what you want to do, and then I'll kind of move your tokens around as we get there, and then if we want to make it a little more granular, I'll let you know.
Oh, okay.
All good? So,
All right.
you are now at the entrance to the High Hall, and here is... you are looking at the top of the stairs leading into the cathedral. There is an archway that opens up, and as you guys move in to the interior, up and down the halls, you can see that there are 8 columns. Some of those columns have been carved to represent Torm, but the infernal magic of Avernus has warped some of the other columns. And you can tell that some of the other ones have likenesses of flame and a winged female devil wielding a luminous sword. There are 2 doors in front of you.
Are there any windows?
No, there are not. Not in this hall.
Does the
doorknob.
winged... Sorry.
I was just gonna ask if the doorknobs were hot.
That's my thing. But
I was
that's
gonna ask
fine.
Dahlia.
How
if
dare
it was,
you?
I'm sorry.
Weird bird.
That
I
was
would feel like every doorknob to a bird would be warm.
Yeah.
I love the idea. Is that doorknob hot? And he just, yeah.
It's the damnedest thing. Every doorknob I touch.
The doors look like intact, like it doesn't look like one was battered down or anything.
No, these are both closed. They don't look locked or anything, but they.
But
Okay.
does the winged devil lady have a halo?
No.
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 Let's go inside.
Not on the
Ignoring his
depictions on those
statues.
pillars.
I would also, yeah. I will rush for the door and open it up.
Which one?
Oh, good. I will go for the top one.
The top one.
All right.
Also, we're in hell. All doorknobs are hot.
Everything is hot.
What's the average temperature of hell, Sniper Guy?
Yeah.
Yes, please tell us.
You're like upper 70s probably in here.
Fahrenheit or Celsius?
Fahrenheit.
Jesus.
If it's
Kinda
so,
nice.
It's hot, but like there's fires everywhere too. So if you're just out in the middle of nowhere, it's like, but it's not just that it's hot. It's like it's dry and gross.
It's a dry heat.
And
Dry.
But 70 dry heat feels way better than 70.
no, but like there's
heat.
like an acrid
Yeah.
stench, and the air feels like
Stinky heat.
Feels
like-
bad.
Recycle.
it feels oppressive in a way that even though you're not like
Smoky.
constantly sweating, it's still very, very uncomfortable.
Do birds sweat?
Do birds sweat?
Is this important for what we're
Yes.
doing right now?
Shouldn't you know
Dahlia
if
is
you sweat?
curious if birds sweat. Okay.
I don't know. Ask the bird.
Gotta Google.
He doesn't know either. He just
I was
asked.
asking the DM.
Roll a nature check.
No. I have a variety of unique adaptations to help beat the heat, according to Google.
Let's Google.
Oh, it's
Either
this
way.
book. It's this book that I wrote.
I'm
Oh,
googling.
okay.
Do Aarakocra have dark vision, arms, last names, teeth, tails, cloaca? Do Aarakocra sweat?
This happens to every DM, Sniper Guy.
Birds don't sweat. Do they cool themselves like birds? This person
Do we
says,
need
"Don't
their wings?"
question D&D biology." Like,
Do
well,
we need
that's
to fire
not happening.
weapons at each other?
A bird bath to cool down.
I would say, yeah, you probably sweat.
Yeah.
Under your
it's-
feathers, and you
it's
fan it
his-
out. It's a whole.
Nope.
He is the bird. He knows if he sweats or
I
not.
don't sweat.
Hermes
Anyways.
doesn't sweat either.
What's in this room?
Very interesting information. Thank you.
Oh boy, this is what appears to be the Grand Foyer. There are two circular
Foyer.
stairwells in here that head up into an upper level of the cathedral. And there are decorated pillars here with symbols and scenes that seem to represent Torm. In front of you, at the other end of this foyer, whatever you want to say, there are very large curtains that are drawn closed at the moment.
Let's go inside.
Okay.
Aye, let's walk in.
I mean, does any... Okay. I did not walk in.
All right.
Jeez.
The third hellhound attacks Dahlia.
No. I'm saying we
Drops
didn't
from the
detect
ceiling.
if there was any magic in this room, if there were invisible, stupid little nymphs or whatever running
Imps.
around. I don't fucking know.
They're not nymphs. They're imps.
Nymphs.
Imps,
Nymphs.
nymphs, same difference. to
Very
me.
different.
But fine. I see that they don't explode immediately, so I'll walk in.
Okay. So you have in front of you there are curtains, and then there are also these staircases.
What is the curtain like? Like window curtains or like a stage curtain?
More like a stage curtain.
What do I perceive?
The same thing. What are you
I
trying to
know,
perceive?
Like smell? Do I like hear anything? Do I
Give me a
smell
perception check.
anything? My perception's terrible.
Well-
It's just very oppressive in here. There are like you can see there's some like streaks of blood looking around in here.
Are you sure I even sense the oppressiveness of this room?
Yes, that
That's
is
how
that is
impressive it
ever
is.
present here in Avernus. Everything here in Avernus is awful. It's not a good place. But the ground in here looks, it's a little dirty. Clearly there's been foot traffic in here. There's some blood on the ground in spattered places. A battle happened, but you don't see bodies lying around in here or anything.
I'm going to walk up to the curtain and poke it.
Okay. Nothing happens.
I'm going to look underneath the curtain.
Looking underneath the curtain, you can see there is another room beyond. Here, I'll move you. Sin.
Oh. There's curtains all over the place here.
That peeking underneath, there is an altar in here that is resting on a raised dais in a broad hall. It appears to be made of beautifully polished teak wood, and it takes the shape of a gauntleted hand clenched into a fist. And it's large. Like, it's a hand lying sideways with a fist that is clenched shut. And next to that is a large lever, suggesting that it has some sort of mechanical function.
Rhea, there appears to be some kind of wooden structure over there. A fist, a gauntlet. Does that sound something? Does that sound familiar to you at all?
She nods and says, "Oh yes, that I believe would be the altar to Torm, the main altar of the cathedral. They would use it for various ceremonies and offerings, that kind of thing. They would place things in the hand and say prayers and that sort of thing."
I see. You said that there was blood on the floor. Does it appear that? Is there like a trail leading anywhere?
No, it's just like spatters of like someone was cut and like blood went flying, that kind of thing.
Can I roll like a medicine check to see how old it is?
Sure.
Or do I need to? Like, is it clear? Whatever. I'll just
Is it
roll
dry blood?
Yeah,
or
that's
is
I
it
guess
wet?
what I'm asking. Is it wet?
What color's the blood?
Do you want to poke the blood?
I rolled a 15. Yeah, sure. I'll look at it. I don't
With a
care.
15 going over and looking at it, it looks like because there's like it's not just in one spot. There's like droplets here and there in this dirty room. Some of it appears to be older. Some of it appears to be a little bit fresher in the neighborhood. With a 15, probably in the last couple of hours.
I'll relay that information to Rios. Like, stay on your toes. There could be people around still. Is the gauntlet like bloodied? Like, does it look like they were sacrificing people?
Did I happen to notice that?
Sin, I would say
Haven't
you
seen
did
it
not
yet.
notice that on there.
Okay. Do we want to climb the stairs or go further back? It appears there's more rooms back there.
We came here because we thought there were people here. Is that the case? Or we just came here because it
Yeah,
was like...
we're here to drop off these families for self-defense.
Right, but we didn't know whether or not there was just going to be more enemies in here, right?
Right. We need to
Right.
clear
Well,
those.
It doesn't
So-
look very friendly, that's for
Right,
sure.
we brought them with us to clear out a den of thieves and devils. Demons.
Maybe.
We'll have
Cool.
to see what we find.
Rhea says, "Well, they told us that people were trying to take refuge here, and
Okay.
also we're looking for the high person whose name, why can't I remember it? We're looking for the Duke, Older
Right.
Raven Guard."
Right. Yeah, let's go upstairs. Fuck it. Hermes is going upstairs.
Okay, which staircase?
Bottom.
Is everybody going?
Percy will accompany Hermes.
Sure.
Yeah, I'll go too.
Sure.
All right.
Unless anyone has any
gotcha. Hold on.
sacrifices to make.
Everybody get into the basket. We're going up.
Give me just a second here. Maps are big, so they're not all in the same area.
Ooh, it's an organ.
Situated atop this balcony
Oh.
And that, like now that you're up here looking down, you can see that like it's a little smoky up here, but
Oh.
looking down is you're on a balcony. You can see down across some of the area. There is a magnificent pipe organ. Its ivory keys practically glow, even as its ebony keys seem to absorb all light.
I'm gonna go over to the organ.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll a performance check.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna try and. Oh, sorry.
As you sit down at it,
Mm-hmm.
you can immediately feel that this thing is enchanted. There is a powerful magic spell on this.
Nice knowing you.
I'm
got
gonna
this.
cast Dispel Magic on the organ.
Okay.
I don't like these Torm guys.
What? Charm rules.
You don't.
Yeah, Torm.
I mean, Tyr
I-
is cool.
I'm
with-
fine with Torm. They're just not my people. They're different
Jealous.
people, they've got, like fists and shit. Whatever suits them. So-
I'm gonna need you to make an ability check for this one.
Okay. For each 10 plus the spell's level. Is it a wisdom check?
It's your ability check, so whatever your magic is. So I would assume wisdom for
Yeah.
cleric.
Wisdom check. I'm gonna roll terribly. 18.
With an 18, you reach out to and chant the words and move your hands across it, and there's kind of a discordant chiming noise from the organ, and you see like shimmering magic leave the pipes at the end of the organ.
Hope that enchantment wasn't important, and I'm gonna start playing a tune. Some real foreboding, like evil shit. I'm gonna try at least. I don't have a great performance check.
Wow.
So. 13.
Hermes, why did you do that?
Why did I do that? I don't trust anything here. Period.
What was the purpose of this organ, Rhea?
Says, "What? It's. Have you never been to a church?
No.
It's for music.
They play music during the ceremonies. People would sing and chant, and just generally it adds to the atmosphere."
Okay, sounds like it's fine that you disenchanted it or whatever you did to it, Hermes.
Yeah, it wasn't that important, I'm sure.
I wouldn't trust anything down here, but I don't know if it was enchanted positively or not.
Before. Right. Was it? Yeah. Okay.
I was mostly, training and fighting things. I didn't sing that much. So you play a nice little tune on the organ.
Very nice, Hermes. So
Good job.
if I look out on the balcony, do I see anything different from what I saw under the curtain?
Nope. You can see that curtain kind of goes like it's sort of blocking your view of most of the altar, but from where you can see, it just looks like there's a very large room over there.
Well, maybe we should go up again.
Is there another up?
There's not another up.
No, this is just
Oh.
a balcony. I guess we gotta go.
There are to the south and the north here. There are more curtains.
Oh.
You go back
Ooh,
onto this
ooh.
balcony.
This is my time. I'm gonna crawl under this one. I get down on a forest, and to like look under it.
Okay. You see
Kind of stick my head through there.
this. There is in front of you a like one of those defensive turrets that's on castles, the big round thing. You're seeing like the inside of one from here, and then there is up to the north side, peeking around. You can see that there is a chamber of some sort, but the door looks closed.
There's a door over here, guys. If there's anybody left, they're gonna be in that room. So let's go check it out.
You guys hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Now again.
Okay. Yeah, if I click on the Skype window at all, it just mutes me. It doesn't pick up my mic at all.
Episode 11, technical difficulties. You dispelled your Skype working. Well done. All right, so you guys are going to head. Let me get rid of that. Let's call it a door for you. So go ahead and if you guys are gonna head up to the door, go ahead and position yourselves.
I think we all know who our designated door kicker is.
It's you, right, Percy? You got those like really strong legs.
That was Dahlia. Remember back in that cultist lair when she kicked
That's
open
true.
that door?
That was also very good.
Remember when that old lady kicked that door in?
I
It was
mean, the
fun.
other old lady kicked it in first.
Just a parade of old ladies.
So you guys are kind of gathered around the door. What would you like to do?
I think we just said what we were going to do, right?
Who's opening it?
I guess Urist will open the door.
Probably Urist.
So, Urist,
Although-
as you go to open the door,
I mean,
The door
I
handle's
can,
hot. I didn't check.
I can
No!
mage hand it open.
the door opens itself, like toward you.
Oh, one of those automatic doors.
And on the other side, you see immediately the first thing that catches your eye is this.
Ah,
Okay.
There are 3 slavering undead creatures standing here. And then in the back you hear, "Oh, it's you again!" And looking up is the same skull-headed person you guys have run into before.
With the dagger.
But
Are
this
you
time there is
kidding me?
no dagger coming out of his chest. There is, however, a faintly glowing hole where the dagger would be.
did you lose your dagger?
He looks at you and says, "You're about to lose more than that!" Roll for initiative.
We'll see.
Is
What
this
is-
like a balcony? Like,
what is
out-
this
are we, like,
H9
outside
thing?
now?
There is a balcony that
room.
will look outdoors, yeah.
It's a
Yeah,
room?
that's a
22.
marker for me that I
Yeah.
accidentally...
Didn't get rid of.
Roll a 7.
God left his coins in the way.
My rolls tonight so far have been terrible. Luckily,
Oh,
none of them have mattered.
5.
I think you guys just finished the last fight before.
Yeah. Sorry, you're gonna have to actually fight now.
We'll see
Yep.
about that.
I know I'm like late in the turn order, but if y'all want, you can just focus on the big guy, and I can just attempt to dust the undead again. But that's up to you.
Ew. Yeah, that sounds good. What are they?
I will say these are definitely, like, more animated and more mobile than a zombie. These things
I
look
can
immediately
spook them
tougher.
at least. I guess I can spook them.
Yeah, make them jump off the balcony. How high up are we?
Oh, probably like a good 100 feet.
Hell yeah.
Wow.
It's a very large cathedral. There were a lot of stairs you guys just climbed. Grabbing Rhea and Lulu and Urist. Looks like you get to start us off.
All right. Urist will have his hammer out, Uvalnil, obviously, and will charge forth. And I'm going to go ahead and try to bash the skull in, seeing that he's just a zombie. They're all the same. So I'm going to go and swing for his head to smash his head.
Which one?
This one.
Middle one?
24?
24. I'm pretty sure anything over a 20 is going to hit for a while.
All right. 9 damage, and I will follow it up with a second hit from Uvalnil.
Another 24.
You guys are rolling
For an extra 15 damage.
just
Yeah.
gangbusters today.
I have +9 to this hammer, so
Good grief.
it goes well.
All right, yeah, that
It's an
thing
incredible
drops.
All right.
You crush it and just ichor flies everywhere.
I look back while I kind of engage the other one, and I say, Percy, get the necromancer again. You can slay him in one hit.
I've had quite enough of
I've
this
seen
guy.
it.
No, you can't! All right.
I will in like 7 more turns, Urist. Don't worry.
He is going to go now. And he is going to... let me see here.
would have been really cool if Percy got to go now, because you just cleared a path, so I could
I
actually
did.
swoop in there.
Right?
Yeah, would have been cool. But
That
I
was
rolled.
Urist's whole point, and then he's just watching you like stand there like dumbfounded.
Hold on, I'm fixing my coat. My pocket square has become dislodged. I'll be there in a moment.
Percy, it's time to strike now. Do it now.
He
I'm sorry, I rolled
actually.
a 2.
So he's going to look up and point at Percy, and looks up at Percy and with a glowing finger says, "You bird, kill the old lady." I need you to make a wisdom saving throw for me.
Oh no. Okay, I'm gonna click this wisdom button. I'm nervous to do it. Dahlia, I'm sorry in advance.
For what?
Nothing.
A jagged iron crown appears on your head and kind of twists down, and you can kind of feel the pain, and you are charmed.
Percy, get him. Percy. Go. It's open. Percy. Percy.
Just so you know, you must use your action before moving on each of your turns to make a melee attack against a creature other than yourself.
What if-
It has. Let's see.
Before you move.
Before
Oh,
I
it gets to
move?
tell you. Yeah. So when it's your turn, we'll get there.
We'll
Looking
figure
at it.
that out. Okay.
Yeah. It's Lulu's turn. I haven't used that spell before. Sorry, I was read.
I haven't been charmed before.
It's not good.
Lulu trumpets and decides to charge in and says, "Undead! Undead!" and charges forward over here and uses her tusks to attack this one. And
Do I have to
Wow.
take
crits again, but does
opportunity
very little
attack on
damage.
Lulu?
You do not take an opportunity attack on Lulu. No. So that's gonna deal
Just
3
punch the poor
damage.
elephant while she's charging.
Right out of the sky.
So rude.
And oh, you know what? No, okay, all right, yeah. So so she did that. This one, the ghoul, it's a ghoul. Underneath Urist is going to attack Urist with its claws.
Hmm.
Yeah, right.
I mean, I have a lot of HP. I don't have a lot of armor.
An 18.
Yep.
And that is, I will need you to make a
You do have a lot of
Constitution saving throw for me.
I drink harder stuff than that.
Wow, 10 damage. And good. So you feel like as these claws rake across you, you feel this poison kind of course through you that makes you sort of stiffen up a little bit, but you very quickly kind of like flex, and the poison is
I
expelled
pushed the
from the
poison
wound.
out of my wound. Yes, with
Flexed
my
it off.
muscles.
Wow. Incredible.
Dahlia, it's your turn.
Okay.
Run away.
Well, I ran away last time because you guys were fighting dogs, and I don't have any spell slots left.
I mean, run away from Percy.
Oh.
Dahlia can run from Percy.
No, I'll catch you. I can fly so far.
I'm going
Stay
to
near Barry.
cast Hold Person on Percy.
Incredible.
All right. Percy, you need to make a save of some sort.
Wisdom.
Well, I
Oh, yeah,
failed
the
the
thing.
last one. Hey, all right.
Yay.
All right.
The bad rolls continue.
You are paralyzed.
Damn.
For your whole life.
Great.
Yeah.
So at the end of each of your turns, you have to make another wisdom's throw.
Sounds like I have a lot of saves to make
Yeah.
coming up.
Otherwise, you're still paralyzed.
Percy's going through some shit right now.
Yeah, this is rough.
Yeah, none done. How you doing, Percy?
What? Just like struggling. I'm still charmed.
That's true. I'm pretty sure you could still talk, but that's fine.
You can't talk. You're paralyzed.
Well, now you can't talk.
Oh.
But
So wait, when I'm charmed, could I still have been like, sorry, I'm charmed, I don't want to do this, but I have to do it? Or is it like,
This is more of a like you don't have any idea what's happening in this moment kind of thing. That like suddenly everybody looks
mind
like
blanks.
a ghoul to you.
Percy's not here, man.
yeah, Percy's not here.
All right. Rhea is going to again draw her longsword and charge into the fray. And attack this ghoul. And that is gonna miss. And then she's gonna attack it again. And that's also gonna miss.
It's unfortunate.
Rhea rolls bad. This thing is gonna attack Lulu.
No.
And
Apparently
that
it just
is
hits?
going to miss.
Oh, I see. Never mind.
And then it is Hermes' turn. We cannot hear you, Hermes.
It looks like you're just muted, like actually muted.
Okay.
There we go.
I'm gonna say DM's two favorite words. I'm gonna cast Dispel Magic. Woo! On Percival, targeting the charm effect.
Targeting the
Not the whole
paralyzed.
person, specifically the charm effect.
Okay.
Here you go, Percy. Have fun.
So I don't know if the charm is a third spell.
It ends. It ends.
Immediately ends.
Mhm.
Yeah. And then I'll tell Dahlia, hey, he's good now. I don't know if you can stop concentration on somebody else's turn. I think it's a free action.
It's not a concentration spell.
Oh, is it not? I thought
Oh.
it was.
I know it's not. It's
My bad.
up. It's up to 1 minute.
It
Well,
is
I guess-
concentration. Yeah, the whole
It's-
person's concentration.
Oh, it says it. In, like, I forgot that the C diamond means concentration on my cards. Anyway.
Concentration you can literally drop at any time.
Yes, I know.
I'm sharing with the group.
I
yes.
Waffles know that, and
I
so
do.
does Dahlia. But Dahlia might not care. So
I'm gonna.
Hermes
No, Dahlia,
asked.
I'm good, I'm
Stuff
good
it,
now.
Mr. God.
Percy, attack the stupid necromancer.
And Hermes is done.
Reyes leans back and says, I don't know, maybe we should hit the bird. He looked crazed.
I'm
He's fine.
better now.
he
Can't
did,
wait,
didn't he?
he's-
He's fine.
He's
I
still
fixed him.
paralyzed. He can't talk.
Oh,
You're gonna leave him paralyzed for his turn?
Well, I want him to do the roll.
Why?
That's so sadistic.
oh good.
Now we know that Dahlia is a sadist. That's fine.
So the Thorn of Crowns above his head disappears, which is a visual cue that he's no longer charmed. And I tell you, he's no longer charmed. Let him go.
Percy, it's your
And that's
turn.
my turn.
Okay, am I still charmed? Or what is my status?
You
Let's
need
get
to
that
roll
thing.
a wisdom saving throw. That is your status.
Yeah, you are still
All right.
paralyzed.
I'm paralyzed, but not charmed.
Dahlia's in your head.
That's not how the spell works.
A 17.
I think that is.
Pretty sure
yeah,
that'll
that
do
beats
it.
me by like 1. So good job.
Hell yeah.
Did it.
So you break free and have regained
Ah,
control of
it
your
just-
movement.
Bursts forth and flies over this guy.
No, that's the end of your turn, my friend.
Oh.
Sin, go ahead.
I just wasted a third level spell slot?
No.
Yes.
No.
Absolutely I did.
No, it's fine.
Oh
Yeah,
my
take that
god.
up with your sorcerer.
Your client.
Percy, you're losing out on time. Now is the time to strike.
I'm going through a lot over here.
You're just standing there.
Yeah, it's like, what is your problem?
I am
Dahlia
going to.
just wanted to know if her wisdom was truly as bad as she thought it was.
Turns out No.
No,
pretty
turns
good.
out she feels good about herself now.
Okay, well that's what's important.
Okay, Sin.
Yes, I'm going to target this individual with my crossbow.
All right, normal crossbow.
Yes.
All right, let's see it.
A 13.
A 13 is like as the bolt comes toward him, he reaches up and like waves a hand, and a little magical shield appears and catches the bolt midair, and it falls to the ground.
Huh. I'm going to do that again.
Okay.
26.
Yeah, that one goes straight through the magical shield and hits him.
10 piercing damage.
All right.
Barry, go finish the job.
You do notice that like it hits him and kind of tears a hole in his robe, and in behind the robe you can see like skeleton, and it's scraped against it, clearly not doing quite as much damage as you thought.
10, 15, 20, 25.
Well, it's a magical hit, right?
Yeah, it is magical.
He's a skeleton.
Yeah. All right, Barry, good job. I'm done.
Okay. Urist.
Or is still like Percy, and I'm gonna swing at the other ghoul. Uh, 14. Does that hit?
14 hits. Yes.
For 13 damage.
All right.
And I'll follow that up with a second swing to knock the head off. Just flat, yeah, just bash it right in.
That hits.
For an extra 11 damage. So 24 total on him.
So one swipe to the side, and then another swipe, and it falls to the ground. Dead.
All right, and then I'm going to move up and flank our friend here.
He goes, ah!
Percy, I've killed
Wasn't
two things
expecting
and
it.
gotten to him before you have moved. What are you doing?
I'm on my way.
All right, I'm done.
All right. It's his turn now. He is going to cast another spell.
Try that again, you coward.
He does.
I'll beat him this time.
Okay, this will be fun. He
What?
holds his hand out and points at the ground, and this sort of sickly liquid begins to spread across the ground. And I'm just gonna freehand it here. The area. And actually, well, first he takes a step back, and then he's gonna do it.
You can draw that circle a little bit to include Urist.
Yeah.
Ah. Very nice.
It's good, right?
Perfect.
I can make squares. I'm going to need both Urist and Barry to make a dexterity saving throw as the slippery grease spreads underneath your feet.
All right, sensing the danger, I will brace myself.
Sensing the danger of a slippery floor.
You
12.
gotta watch out.
All right.
Urist did the training module about slips and fall danger.
Yes.
12 is not going to do it.
Oh, yep.
23.
Fell anyways.
23 will do it.
That's good. Barry's very agile.
I picture this is like while Urist is running up to, get in his face.
Yeah.
He's like, grease, and I'm like, "Wah!"
Just slide across the floor. He is at this point going to kind of step up onto this balcony and
that's a mistake.
make another step over here.
Are you going to fall over the edge again?
What's it to you?
It would be helpful.
Lulu is going to take another attack against her ghoul.
What happened to our battle?
What, does Lulu only crit?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Rolling
six.
hits.
She has
I know it.
only crit on her attacks so far.
She only ever will.
That's how she rolls.
Yeah.
And then Dahlia, it's your turn.
Well then. Dahlia doesn't have a lot of fight in her at the moment. Let's see. She's gonna cast Ray of Frost on the ghoul. Maybe. If my buttons work.
An 11's not going to hit.
Oh, did I forgot to say tides?
Sure. Go ahead.
You said it.
A 16 will hit.
For 9.
Very good. All right. So the beam kind of like, it looks like it's going like everybody sees it miss and then it just sort of goes and scoots over so that it is in fact hitting the ghoul, who like kind of shrieks in pain as a patch of cold skin breaks off. Rhea, let's see.
Dahlia blows on her fingers after she does that spell because it gives her frostbite and she doesn't enjoy it.
Rhea's gonna move here and swing at the ghoul. Putting the ghoul into the ground. And then is going to take another step around here. Hermes. Hermes, what you got? Hermes, very quiet. I'm just filling dead air. What are we doing?
I don't know. I don't have a lot of spell slots left. I'm trying to figure it out.
You have the shield, right?
Yeah, I could shoot a wall of fire at him
But
through Urist and Barry.
also
You
don't
probably-
think
yeah.
he'll care if you shoot a wall of fire at him.
You might ignite
Why
the
would he
whole...
not care? He's a skeleton. He's not a devil.
That's true, I guess.
Is he within 30 feet of me, or would you say he's outside of 30 feet?
It's corner to corner, so he is within 30 feet of you, yes.
Incredible. I'm just gonna turn undead. He's undead, correct?
Yeah?
Okay. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I don't have 2 charges of that. I'm not at that level yet. Never mind. I already used it today.
Okay.
I
Oh,
apologize.
that would have been really funny, though.
I
You would have went right over the edge.
forgot I can only do that
Maybe.
once a day.
Yeah, maybe. He might have done that.
Okay, so the ghoul's dead. It's just this guy, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Urist is pretty fucked up, but Cure Wounds is a touch spell, so I can't heal him, unfortunately. Yeah, I'll just have him roll a DC 15 Wisdom saving. Has he been hit?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll have him roll a DC 15 Wisdom saving throw. I'll cast Toll the Dead.
There's an active crossbow bolt sticking out of him at the moment.
It's active.
In that it is in him.
I see.
No, it's magical, so it disappears after it gets hit. But
Oh, all right.
15. It's not a hard.
There's a splinter. It's wisdom, you say?
Yeah, it's not a hard check. DC 15. Yeah, you got it.
Passes that.
I'm done.
Percy.
All right.
oh, Percy's here.
Yeah, he had to
I
pass
had
a
things to work through.
mind test first.
Mind test. Are you letting?
SniperGuy.
Here
You
is
get
the
the letter
mind
from Mensa?
killer. Yes.
In this game, Dungeons and Dragons, what are the
This is
mechanics
the
for
game.
pushing someone off the
Oh,
top of a ledge?
There's a shove action that you can take.
Yeah, I've done that before. It's really good.
Okay.
I may have been looking this up myself.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So what kind of role is the shove action?
That is an
Strength athletics.
excellent question.
Strength athletics. I have it up right now.
Mm.
I don't know why I
He-
didn't have this
He
prepared.
can test
since
as either as
obviously-
strength athletics or dexterity acrobatics.
So he can choose how he contests it?
Yes.
Okay. I don't have the best of either of those, but I feel like it's cool enough that I should go ahead and try to do it. So I'm going to. Alright, so Percy would like to finally break forth of the multitude of bonds and fly in over the grease pile, and this is just like a flying kick to this guy's chest.
I thought you were going like E Honda style, like headbutt.
Oh, you mean like Gohan?
Oh, jeez.
Alright, yeah, I'm gonna Gohan him. Give him that.
Go ahead for me and make for me
I'm
a
rolling.
strength athletics check. Yeah, an athletics check.
Oh, so it's just I click the athletics button, not the strength button.
Right.
Okay, I have no points in this, guys, but it'll be really cool if it works.
It didn't.
A
Hold on,
16?
he has to contest it.
That's
And
not
he
bad.
is going to make an acrobatics check. And he kind of sidesteps as you come to headbutt him,
Fly
and
off the edge.
he like reaches over and just pulls one of your feathers out, and just
Where's the
laughs at you.
Aw, damn. So where does Percy end up?
You're still right here, yeah.
Okay.
Forget how to fly.
You're falling now, and you can't
Can I
fly
just be
anymore.
floating in the air over here like I went through and missed? Like he Toro'd me?
Do you have enough movement to get there?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 50. I could go here. This is all just thematic. I don't know.
You'd have to go around it. No. I'm gonna say no.
Okay, fine. It would just look cooler.
Okay. Anything else, Percy?
I guess. I mean, what was that? My action?
That was
yeah.
one of
That was
your
an attack.
attacks.
Oh, that was one attack, so I can still take a swing at him
Yes.
because I have 2 attacks now.
It says, yeah, if you're able to make multiple attacks with the attack action, this attack replaces one of them. So
Oh,
if you have
sweet.
another attack, you can still attack.
All right. Well, here's attack number 2. A 20.
Is this the dungeons or is this the dragons?
This is dungeons. Dragons
Okay.
are still coming.
That's gonna hit.
Sweet. 10 bludgeoning damage.
All right, yeah, you hear bones crack as that happens, and he winces in pain from the blow, like trying to block it, but still, like every hit is just ah.
And I'm gonna hit him with the dragons, the unarmed strike. 27, a crit.
Crit.
So 11.
And that is
I don't know why it says bludgeon. That's actually shoot. Let me
Slashing, isn't it for you?
I have talons.
I think that's slashing. Yeah.
And they're not magical yet.
Slashing. Yeah, it's slashing. It is slashing. They're not magical.
Okay.
Yes.
So yeah, you rake across bone, but like you feel it like kind of like as you go across like the rib cage, and not really like biting into flesh in that way. But yeah, he's very clearly like barely standing at this point. Sin,
I've killed you once. I'll do it again if I have to.
you'll have to do it many times.
How many?
I feel like we've done it a lot already.
Every time you kill me, I get stronger. I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna cook you.
So couldn't we just tie you up and then put you somewhere?
Oh, that's
what-
a good idea.
Sin, what would you like
We
to
can
do?
put him in my keg.
Oh my god.
I like this guy actually. I'm curious where this goes, so I'm just going to kill him. I'm going to attack with my magical crossbow.
Okay.
A 25.
25 hits.
7 piercing damage.
He brings up another magical shield, and then, like, seeing the bolt, kind of, like, winces and brings up another shield, and it still just cuts through both of them, and his bones just blow backwards in a, just, like, every bone just suddenly stops connecting with no connective tissue to hold them together. The whole thing, like, just an explosion of bones goes flying off the edge of the keep, and he is no more.
I wonder what he'll look like next time.
Do all the bones fly off the
I
edge?
hope when he comes back, he kills
Yeah.
you, son.
Fair enough.
It would have been great if we would have kept his skull and he gets back up and he's like, if you take me back to my body, I'll kill all of you.
That would be great. Next time. Next time we'll do that.
Just take his head off, literally. Just snatch his head off his
to
body.
finally be rid of that fellow once and for all.
He just said he's coming back.
Yeah, he just said he's coming back.
We just blew him into bits. How's he gonna come back from that?
Didn't we just kick him off of
You
like
know
the Elturel
nothing about magic, do you?
Halverse cliff thing? Like not.
Yeah.
not 5 hours ago.
I've died lots of times, and I'm still here.
Rhea says, look, lots of opponents say that they're going to come back and get you, but how often does that actually happen?
Exactly.
This guy
thank
has
you.
set.
It was
This
tr-
man
it
has
was-
set a precedent. There's a precedent for him coming back after we
This
kill
is-
him.
This
He
is
was
the third
trashed.
time we've killed him.
This is the 3rd time we've killed him.
Oh, it's no big deal. Percy walks over the grease and slips and falls.
The 3rd time is
Your suit's just covered in
The-
grease now.
the 3rd time is a trend.
It makes
Percy,
like a
grab onto
cartoon
Barry.
slipping
A
noise like from the
greasy
Flintstones.
chicken, huh?
Oh no.
Oh no.
And it's so hot down here too.
That halfling family
I'm
sure is
getting,
hungry.
Just
Uh,
licking their
I'm getting a little
lips.
hungry myself. Maybe
Yeah,
we
the,
should take
at
a
this
break. I
point,
gotta
the,
eat.
the grease does dissipate.
Oh, I'm covered in spices.
How many?
11 of them!
Who's taking
Are they
damage?
Well-
secret? Where did they come from?
Who is taking
Stu-
damage?
Not
Is everybody
First.
taking damage?
I.
Pretty much
Just-
just
Urist.
Urist.
It's his job.
Okay. Well, I've taken damage too.
My
Only
God.
2 points, but I've
Ah,
taken some.
shit.
I'm gonna cast a prayer of healing, so that's 10 minutes. You all decide what you're doing till those 10 minutes. I'm casting a spell.
Well, I guess we should all be in the room if you're casting a spell for 10 minutes.
You can leave. 6 creatures. So I guess, has Rhea taken any points of damage?
Nope.
Okay,
Rhea and
so
Lulu
it's-
are both fresh and fine.
Okay, cool.
Everybody-
Just cast it on me and Urist. Fine by me. 2d8 plus my spellcasting modifier. Cool.
I guess Percy will just try to clean his coat.
Maybe
Oh.
the prayer of healing will clean it.
Percy, leave the grease on. It makes it
Yeah.
harder for opponents to grapple you.
Ah,
12 points there,
smart
Urist.
thinking.
Unless they throw fire at you.
Alright, I'll grease on one side, no grease on the.
What's the chance? What's the chances of them having fire down there? Everything's on fire. Everyone knows everyone down here is immune to fire.
But those dogs just... They just breathed fire on you.
That's
I
all
saw it.
dog.
It's not that important.
The dogs did breathe fire.
It barely hurts.
Lulu sort of flaps over to Percy and says, "You know, magical grease doesn't catch fire. Also, I can help with that." And like this little aura shoots out from her, and you can sort of see there's like a little shimmering field around Lulu, and like all of that grease just like blasts off of you and is totally gone. And like now there is this
Wow.
shimmering aura at a 10-foot range just around Lulu.
Oh my, Lulu, that was tremendous. You are,
I'm
you are full of
convinced-
surprises.
That Urist pain receptors are broken
What?
from too much drinking.
Oh, no.
Yeah, he said
They're
that
enhanced.
20
They're
damage.
enhanced.
Can you guys
I don't
see
feel
the
it when they
aura
hurt me now.
No.
No.
that
No.
Lulu has? I don't know how to make you guys be able to see it, but okay, but she does have a aura that is following her around that seems to have some effect.
Lulu's fantastic dry cleaning aura.
Uh-huh. That's all it does.
Great. I'm gonna stand in it.
So what's our plan though? Like
What does it do to Dahlia's clothing?
Nothing.
this area seems to be compromised, if you will. There's no survivors here. Can we
Not
we
yet.
can't just leave the families here, can we?
Ray says, "Well, we haven't. There's a catacombs underneath. There's
A catacombs.
back behind the. They would inter
mean-
bodies there. It's not.
He means a dungeon.
It's a safe
Right?
it's a safe place to hide.
It's not. It's
I
not very
think.
large. It's they had a place for entombing the bodies but nothing. It's not like maze like.
If I was a non-combatant, I would hide in the catacombs because then when I die, I'm buried and good to go. Makes
That's
sense.
true.
There are a lot of doors between the front door and the catacombs.
Or
So-
I would go to there and die because I wouldn't be able to defend myself. But same thing. Same thing.
We should certainly check that out because people have said that there were survivors here, and we need. If the Duke is dead, we need to find him. Either way.
Ray is right. That is one of the reasons we came here. We'll continue exploring. Is everyone all patched up?
I'm good enough.
I mean, I would like to rest, but that's just me.
For how long?
for 8 hours.
I mean, I would like spell slots, but you know.
I'm all out of tear juice.
Like, see?
I'm doing great.
Personally, I would like to have an hour rest, but I understand if you want to keep moving. I do have some potions, so.
Oh, after the 10 minutes are up, I'll just spend the rest of my level 1 heal spell slots casting Cure Wounds on Urist.
You just keep like, whoop, whoop, whoop.
I don't need them. Nobody else is taking any hits, so...
Not yet.
Juice him up.
Juice me up, Hermes.
Are
Give
we
me the
saying 10
juice.
minutes have passed?
I think so, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So let's take a quick actual break, and as you guys get healed up, and we will be back right after this.
How many hit points are you missing?
I am still missing 30 hit points. So.
Okay, yeah, cool. So we'll just roll
Whoa.
this 4 times.
It'll be fine.
It will be fine because we are back. Hello, everybody. Oh, this is the wrong map. We are back. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the Cathedral of Elturel. Where would you like to go now?
In the downtime, Hermes did buff Urist completely. He just kept curing wounds, all of my wounds, and now I'm back at full health. I'm feeling good now, Hermes. Thank you. Ready to take on some more hellhounds. I'm gonna tame the next ones, I promise you. Or we'll get more livers.
Feeling good.
What's wrong, Dahlia? Do you need to eat some food?
No, I need to rest. I'm
you're
an
tired.
old lady.
You are an old lady. We have been up for a whole 5 hours. I understand.
We've been...
I would just like side game, like meta game here. That's real life, okay? For me, 5 hours is a long time.
Also, she is an old lady, and we walked across the whole city and climbed up this huge cathedral tower.
Okay, fair.
Dahlia, do you want to ride on my shoulders?
Can I rest while I'm riding on your shoulder?
Yes, just curl up next to Urist Jr. It'll be fine.
We should construct a portable bed.
Urist
carry
Jr.,
Dahlia.
by the way, has been in your bag the entire time.
Yeah, I look in there. I say, Urist Jr., you're good?
Urist Jr. has made his way into a ration and is eating it.
That's fine.
You're not gonna have any.
I'll
Who are
mark
these
it.
people.
Hermes did want to check in with Gargith. I don't think I've talked to the Shield since we got here.
Sure.
True.
What do you? How would you like to do that?
I guess telepathically, just be like, "Hey, yeah, you there?"
So do you just sort of think that in your mind toward the shield?
Yeah, sure.
And the shield comes back to you after a second and goes, "Hey, oh, hello."
Its voice changes every time.
Okay, so you're alive or whatever.
He's trying to finish his business.
Oh, boy.
Yes.
Cool.
Do you need guidance?
Well, I was just curious if you knew what was going on here or anything.
In what way?
Okay, cool. I guess this conversation's over.
Very well. Consult me again if you have questions.
Yeah, probably won't do that. Bye.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
just
And
seems to be
Hermes
pretty
is
out
a
of it.
lawyer.
Yeah.
You can't hear his internal conversation.
Okay.
Also, what do you want me to ask him?
Sometimes we can.
Look, a lot of people can
Not
be
this time.
lawyers. I think we all know that.
Did you have
That's
something in
fair.
particular you want me to ask him?
I don't know if you can sense any human energy around here aside from the us.
Yeah,
All
there's a
of
bunch
you
of
hear
humans with
this.
us.
All of you hear. I do not sense anything other than you.
See? Perfect question.
One of the civilians in the back goes, "What's that?"
It's a demon or some shit that lives in the shield. I don't know.
What?
Yep. Anyway,
Nice.
you can stick with us in the demon, or you can leave, I guess.
I am not a demon.
Oh my god.
Devil, devil,
Hermes,
right?
The
Oh, I'm
devil,
sorry.
yeah,
Devil.
Hermes, it's
I am
a
a
very good thing that you're not a
celestial
doctor
Right,
because your
celestial.
bedside manner is horrible.
I've got great bedside manner. My charisma's through the roof.
Mm-mm.
Mine too.
I just don't see the need to have like good bedside manner with a literal devil, right?
Celestial.
demon.
You think it's? Are we placing bets?
Celestial.
Are we placing bets?
I mean, the thing inside the shield says celestial.
That means nothing to me.
Well, what do you speak? Does it speak celestial?
It speaks directly into my mind.
In
You're
what
not gonna
language?
concede. on-
Where are
on
we
this?
going? What's happening?
We're going to the catacombs.
Yep.
Are there beds there?
Oh, yes.
In a way.
You may rest for quite
Okay.
a while.
So are you guys going north or south from where you are now?
East.
I would like to know. I would like to go to this turret and just see what's in there because we only saw part of it.
To the south?
Sure.
'Cause there's another one up north, just so from what you've seen in the hallway. Okay, but the group moves down into the southern turret, and it is indeed a turret, a defensive turret. There's like little arrow slits in it that kind of look out over the city.
All right. Looks like it's empty. Let's try those catacombs.
Maybe we should check the top turret just in case.
Sure.
You never know where there might be things. Like that necromancer guy could be back again. I don't know.
Yeah.
If that necromancer guy is back in this next turret after 10 minutes,
How incredible would that be?
I will be incredibly cross.
Oh,
For the lover.
Ah, it's me again. No, this is a what looks like a guard who's dressed in Elturel guard gear, but is crouched down with his hands over his head in the corner and sort of rocking back and forth, muttering to himself
Did we rest or no?
for 10
No.
minutes.
no.
Okay,
we didn't.
for 10 minutes.
So no, we didn't.
Okay, cool.
Is
I
10
was
minutes
set.
a
I
rest?
feel like
No.
our
Not even a short
party
rest?
is just hating on spellcasters in general,
I think
and
we're
I'm
fine.
kind of not here
I'm doing
for it.
okay.
I didn't
mean,
ask for
I'm a
your
spellcaster.
opinion, but
Is
that's
10
fine.
I'm sorry, is
Look,
10
I
minutes a short
cast a
rest?
spell as well.
An
I need
hour
some
is a
rest
short
anyway.
rest.
Hour is a short rest.
Excuse me. Do you need help? Who are you?
I'm Dahlia, and I need rest.
We'll get there.
As you get a little closer to him, you just hear him whispering, "It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. I'm gonna be fine. It's gonna be okay. Everything's gonna be fine." And just like is having clearly a panic attack of some sort.
I'm gonna look at Sen. Hermes gonna look directly at Sen and say, "Check this shit out, Mister No Bedside Manner." And I'm gonna walk up to him, real chill, like, and I'm gonna go kneel down next to him, and I'm gonna put my hand on his shoulder and say, "How can I help you, you poor lost soul?"
He kind of recoils as you touch his shoulder. But give me a persuasion check.
Hopefully this isn't terrible.
I've
16.
had a lot of blah today.
I don't know. I think a performance check would be better.
Or charisma.
Yeah, he's
'Cause
absolutely pretending
persuasion-
to be.
Persuasion
Yes,
is
bullshit.
Persuasion is
check.
charisma. He looks up at you and says, "Oh, hello. Who are
Hello.
you?"
I am a pilgrim on a journey to find inner peace, and it looks like you could use some of that.
Yes, I was with the other guards, and we got attacked.
This music is swelling up really ominously.
Attacked by devils?
I think so. There were devils and maybe demons. I don't know. There was a lot, and they were attacking each other and us. And
Did he say baby
Were there?
demons?
He said maybe demons. Were there other people? Were there other survivors here?
I think so. Everyone retreated, and then we were
Where?
supposed to hold the line.
Where did they retreat to?
Back further into the high hall.
Okay, like towards the catacombs.
I think so.
Okay. Did you want to come with us?
Yes.
We're escorting these people to safety, and we could use your help.
I can help you fight.
Okay, thanks.
We're
I'll
gonna fight
stand
the
up,
devils.
and I'll reach my hand out to him, and I'll say, "I'm Hermes Truth at your service," and I'll reach my hand out to help him up.
And he takes your hand and stands up and says, "I am Trevik Thantorn."
Trevik. It's a pleasure to meet you, sir. And I'm gonna turn back at Sen and flip him the bird, and I'm gonna walk at him through.
I have to do with this. Oh.
He sort of sheepishly walks over to the rest of you and is like, "Hello, hi, I'm Trevik."
Hello, Trevik. Nice to meet you.
So we're going to fight the devils then? Yes?
Well, you're gonna go stand with the women and the children, but yeah.
No, I can help fight. And he does he's a guard. He has a sword and he's wearing
We don't
armor.
know if we'll find.
They
He
need
could
protected.
help defend.
We have, there's some people with us
Yes,
that
you will
could use a
guard.
guard.
There's
The women and
honor
the children.
in defending, and
All right. So he's gonna. He says, "Okay, yes, I can do that."
Excellent.
There's
See,
more.
aren't
This
you
is a
glad that we came up
representation
here?
because there's
Yeah.
halfling. There's like a whole halfling family, but
Oh, okay. I was confused when they start showing up. Is he a Hell Rider? Are you a Hell Rider?
no, I'm just a guard.
Okay. Well, it seems like you've been holding things down pretty well.
does it?
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, he's still alive.
Okay.
That counts as pretty good in
Sure.
my book.
It seems like he's a type to hide, but that's fine.
So where are we going?
To the catacombs.
Okay, that's back downstairs.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
we know.
Okay. Everybody, we are heading
Everybody's
downstairs.
very mean to this guy. All of his people
we
got
made our
killed.
point with our
Yeah,
being
no
nice.
shit.
Now it's just like
Well, we were faking that.
Yeah, like Hermes.
I have not been faking niceness at all.
No, you've just been mean to people.
Yeah, the only you give people muffins because you have a professional interest in them eating your muffins.
Also, they're drugged.
No altruism.
Actually, they're not paying me, so there is no professional about it.
No,
I
you have
just
like
enjoy.
pride,
No, I just have a problem, and I enjoy baking a lot.
and you gotta get rid of them.
I don't have to get rid of them.
Lulu says, "The first
you don't
taste
have
is
to.
always free."
Okay.
Whoa.
Lulu knows what's up.
Somebody told me that once, but I don't know who.
Might have been me. Let's be honest.
a master salesman, Lulu.
All right, where are we going?
To the catacombs.
Let's
Someone-
go to the west.
Rhea, where are we going?
West.
Lead the way.
Over there.
I'll be right next to you in case we get attacked.
Over
Not that you can't handle
there.
your own.
All right, so you guys head over here into.
Percy's leaving.
I knew that was gonna happen someday.
Where is Did we lose Percy?
Yeah, Percy's out here.
Percy's roaming the halls.
He'll come back stronger.
Oh hell yeah! Is this when Percy becomes Goku?
Shh.
We tossed
Don't
him into the
spoil-
pool and.
He's
Don't
gone to the spirit world. It's
spoil
not
it.
important. It's not here.
He's abandoning us just like Goku.
One of these days, I'm just gonna be contacted by Tyr via King Kai status.
Oh my god, I should have put a giant snake you guys had to walk on to get here.
Oh,
God.
That's how I'll get back later.
Anyway,
The
you are
most
here in
boring
front
arc
of
in
this
the series.
very large hand that is closed. There's a big lever. Where would you like to go?
What? A hand?
Yeah,
To the catacombs.
to the catacombs. We keep saying
We
this.
keep saying that.
Nobody listens.
I listen. I'm old. Leave me alone.
Reyes says, I don't know where that is. You can lead the way from
Let's.
Wait, there's a lever? Where's the lever?
here. Let's say
Next to the
it's...
hand.
I want to pull the lever. And
Okay.
by pull it, I mean dangle from it because
Mage hand it.
No, it's oiled up pretty well. As soon as you like go to pull it, it pulls back, and the hand that the altar is made out of opens up.
great. Then what?
That's it.
That's it. I stand in the hand. Is this a hand? Where's the hand?
Yeah, let's say yes. I don't know why they didn't.
All
put
right.
it on this
Do you want me
map.
to pull the lever, Dahlia?
No. I mean, it probably wouldn't
I
crush
was-
me, to be honest.
Wait,
but no.
let's.
Hello.
I'm going to explore to the south.
This is an interesting way to kill the party's wizard.
Just squish her with the huge hand.
Huh? Shouldn't have done that.
Well, there's no way we could have known.
I'm
No way.
particularly useless at the moment anyway, so it's fine. Okay, why is there a big circle on the ground? What's up with that, guys?
It's a
Anybody else
raised.
curious?
It's a,
Dahlia's just running around it.
it's a raised dais that the altar is on.
Oh,
Dahlia, you have a lot of energy.
I ate some muffins earlier.
One of the commoners says, "Do you have any extra muffins?"
Oh, yeah. Here you go.
Oh my god.
Oh, thank
It's
you.
So fast.
You're welcome.
Would
I would
anyone
like
like?
down here.
What would you like to do, Percy?
I would like to explore to the north up here to see if there's any other things of interest.
All right. Up in
How
that.
about...
Yes.
Never mind. Nobody ever perceives anything.
Well,
Only
once I
I.
get up,
The idiot who can't
I have
perceive
like a
things.
19 passive perception. If we're not using passive
I'm-
perception,
I'm-
that's
we're trying to
unfortunate.
perceive
But that's what I've
stuff
got.
up in-
So-
Percy, give me a perception check up here.
all right. Yeah, I was gonna perceive once I got up there. All good. 22.
Up here, you see that there are actually, like coming up around this corner, around behind this pillar, is a bunch of bodies. It looks like people got dragged over here. And there's like a couple of devils and things too, but it looks, and like things are mostly taken care of over here.
Taken care of.
Like they're not like, this is not like a littered battlefield. These bodies were moved over here
Laid to
on
rest
purpose.
over here.
And like there's devils. They're not like in straight lines. It's kind of haphazard and
Sure.
that sort of thing. People are, just sort of splayed out, but there was at least some care taken. They're not just in a pile. But looking over the bodies, just kind of, taking in the sight here, you see one of the bodies is face down on the ground, like face like this. And as you watch it, you see this happen.
What am I seeing happen?
All right.
The eye opens and like looks around for a second, and then sees Percy standing there
Yeah.
looking at him, and then closes his eyes shut.
All right. Is this a human?
It is a human.
Hmm. Be really funny if I just left him. It's like, okay, see ya.
Well, while
They're
you're
wearing
figuring
like
that
a
out,
green robe that's all dirty and
Okay.
I
torn
want to
in
explore
places.
down here.
Oh, what? I was just gonna go kind of poke him with my foot.
Okay, well, if you figure it is.
Hey, you! Stop
Yeah.
pretending.
You there? Come
He-
on.
he kind of
Yeah.
opens his eye again. Says, "Are you going to kill me?"
Absolutely not. I reach my wing down to help him up. Come
All
with
right.
me. You won't be the first poor soul that we found in this place.
So he stands up and sort of dusts himself off and says, "Thank you. I was attacked along with several of these people, and one of my attackers hit me and I fell to the ground and feigned my demise, and it seems to have worked."
That was quick thinking. Who was it who attacked you?
It was a devil of some sort.
I hate those things. All right, well, and who were you with?
Oh, I was with several of the people sheltering here. We were trying to retreat back in and we didn't make it before we were cut off. So some of them tried to make a last stand here, but it didn't work.
So, you faked your death, and someone who moved your body over there? I don't think devils are much for cleaning up a battlefield.
There was, I'm not entirely sure. There was a lot of scuffle and things happening after that, and honestly, I might have fallen asleep. I did take a bit of a head wound, and he points, and he does have, like, a knot on his head that's got some crusted up blood.
Mm-hmm. Alright, come with us. You'll be among your people.
And who are you? My name is Seltern. It's nice to meet you.
Seltern, Percival Plume at your service. Me and some of my comrades here, we're here to help.
Kind of looks over and says, "Oh, you have, it's a whole party of you. Are you heading down? Are you going? Is anyone else left?"
That's what we aim to find. We've picked up a few stragglers in the city. Found a guardsman upstairs. We're looking for any other survivors.
Very
if
good.
you could help us, if you know the way to the catacombs or any other place where people might be hiding out.
I'm not one for going indoors most often.
You know what? I can completely understand that myself. I like to stretch my wings.
This guy's a vampire.
I'm sorry. What was that, Sin?
Nothing.
He
All right.
reaches out and says, "Oh, would you like a good berry?"
That sounds fantastic.
No, they honestly taste very bad here for some reason.
Well, I'm a bird and I really like berries, so.
So
What's a good berry do?
he eats one. You eat one. It would restore. I think it
I'm
restores
full
some
health?
small amount of health.
Can I save it for later?
No.
think they also are genuinely nourishing. I could look up what the spell actually does, but they're
give me the
nice
berry.
berries. Yeah.
They're nice berries.
You're just like, yes, thank you. You just put it in your pocket. I'll eat it later.
It will restore 1 hit point, and like Lumbus bread, it provides enough nourishment to sustain a creature for 1 day.
Hell yeah, give me that good berry.
But they do lose their potency after 24 hours.
Okay, I eat the berry.
Okay. It tastes like you immediately get like the berry tang, and then it turns to like an ashy, chalky taste in your mouth. It is like you can tell that like you feel nourished, but you aren't happy that you did this.
That was the worst berry I have ever eaten.
He nods.
And
and
I've
says,
eaten a lot of berries.
Yes, unfortunately, I don't think I can make many more either. They taste bad and.
You make these?
Oh yes, it's a spell. I normally commune with nature, but I feel as if my connection has become more tenuous since we have arrived here.
And whatever nature is to be found in this cursed place is
I would not want to
not
commune with it, no.
precisely. Alright, well, I don't know, perhaps maybe some friends of yours will be in our group here. Let's head down that way.
Okay.
I'm gonna bring him back to the group and add him to our collection of survivors.
Urist is just playing with the lever while you come back. He's going, hand open, hand close. Hand open, hand close. Hand open.
Sin,
Oh my god, Dahlia!
Sin, you were heading to the
She's not in
south.
there anymore.
Yes.
And what were you gonna do down there?
I was just going to check around.
Down in the south, there's not much. It's pretty much just an extension of this room. There's another little side altar, little pulpit kind of thing, but nothing
interesting here.
interesting down there, no.
Okay. Doesn't appear to be anything useful down on this side. Have you found anything, Percival?
Oh, a friend.
Oh?
Yeah, introduce the guy to everybody.
Rhea, at this point, has come up to the altar and has knelt in front of it and has placed a hand upon it and is clearly praying to Torm.
While the hand just opens and closes.
over and
Yeah.
Miss Mantamore, Torm has helped us once before already. Do you know what sort of offering we could make here?
He looks at you and says, "Honestly, I just feel better praying."
Indeed. Well, whatever brings you comfort.
No, like physically. It felt good, but that's, I don't know if, the whole
Like,
spells thing is new to me. I'm not sure.
let me try.
Yeah. You're not gonna get any spells, Percy. It's not how it works.
I would like to try, because last time there was a Torm thing, Percy activated a magic bridge that killed like 8 dudes.
Because you were blessed by
Can I try, Sniper?
Can you try to do what?
I don't know what Ray is doing.
Ray is praying to Torm.
I'm gonna try to pray to Torm.
How would you like to pray to Torm?
I'm just kind of like copying Rhea.
Rhea is like talking under her breath. Like,
Just start
I would like to
mumbling.
know what your prayer to Torm is.
Oh.
Percy, get in the hand. It's gonna be great.
I'm gonna get in the hand.
It's gonna be great, Percy. Get in
No,
the
I'm
hand.
not getting in the hand.
Lulu
All
says,
right,
"A bird in the hand is worth 2 in the bush."
I was picturing just putting my hand on the thing and like seeing if anything happened. Like if I felt anything or heard anything or whatever, since we had that previous
No.
Torm interaction. Okay. Then I don't know. Like I don't know any prayers to Torm.
I'm just gonna pour one out for Tyr.
Rhea just looks at you and says, "Just do it with your heart."
Yeah, but it didn't work.
Yeah. It
She
didn't work.
sort of nods at you and says, "You'll get there."
We'll see.
Very well. Further backwards? Back into the cathedral?
Is
I guess so.
Yes.
what is this not another curtain over here?
That is a curtain. Yep.
Oh, further back. Like okay.
Yeah.
Forward, backwards.
Deeper
I thought she
into
was,
the
I thought
curtain.
she was like, "You want to go back the way we came?"
That's what I heard too. Which I was like, no, we're going forward. I'm just
Forward,
playing with this
through the
hand
curtain.
until we're ready to go.
Percy, as soon as you walk up to that curtain, you can hear beyond this curtain, and this curtain's like a little more raggedy, and you hear beyond it this. Let me see if I can like Foley this.
Quick, tap out a beat back to them.
Kinda, you hear that like, and it's just constant, just this, just clack 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 clack.
Like a creature,
Like a lot of clacking.
like
Give me a perception check.
depths. Yeah. 22 again.
Wow. It sounds a lot like claws snapping together. And under amidst all of that, you can hear someone you can hear someone talking.
All right, I want to go back to the group and quietly be like, "Okay, we are not alone here. Beyond this curtain is some sort of
Dodoy.
Oh, did you hear them too?
Like all of the demons and shit.
All right, well they're right behind this curtain is what I'm trying to tell you. I found them. They are no longer theoretical demons. They are actual demons.
They were never theoretical.
All right, they're hypothetical, possible, potential demons.
So you're saying they're no longer possible?
No, they're actual.
Wait, there's impossible demons?
I'm very confused.
Look,
Me too.
before we knew there were demons.
Right.
But they could be anywhere. They could be
Wait,
behind us.
there's
They could be
demons
above
or
us.
devils?
Devils, demons, the whole lot of them.
Don't
Okay.
forget about the unknown unknowns.
That's
Good
right,
God.
Sen. I will factor those into our current situation. So, what we have the demons we know about, the devils we don't know,
Okay.
and the scary noises coming behind that curtain.
Why would we go behind the curtain?
I'll go behind the curtain. I don't care.
Okay, but as of right now, the things behind that curtain are both dead and alive at the same time, right?
No, they're alive. I heard.
They could be dead.
Santa.
We've killed a lot of dead
All
stuff.
right, let's take a
I'm
peek
gonna
under
cast prestidigitation to make it sound like there's a humongous battle happening over here.
there. On our side?
Yes.
Prestidigitation can't make sounds that
That's
loud.
not what prestidigitation can do. That's more of a thaumaturgy thing.
Or
No.
like,
Is thaumaturgy like super prestidigitation?
it's like an actual
Thaumaturgy-
spell.
You can make like a little
Okay,
firework behind
you know in the Lord of the Rings when
Yes.
Gandalf
yes.
makes all
And
the
the Balrog.
shadows grow deep,
Oh.
and he stands up and says, "Bilbo Baggins,"
Yeah.
and that happened. That's thaumaturgy.
I thought that would be prestidigitation.
Prestidigitation can snuff out candles.
What's an example
It
of?
can
But it's
make.
not that big battle. You can make like a couple of swords clang.
Prestidigitation can do like faint.
Oh my
musical
god, I'm
notes.
walking behind the curtain.
With no spell slots. That's genius.
We don't need everybody to litigate what spells can do,
I-
guys.
Sorry.
Thank you.
I just like learning about spells. I wanted you to talk about Gandalf more.
That's reasonable. Dahlia, are you doing that?
Yep, I'm gonna pop my head through the curtain.
Dahlia, behind the curtain, you can see.
Are you like peeking your head like in between?
Dahlia,
Yeah.
back here there is
My head in
a
between the curtain.
barbed devil.
I don't see anybody.
Standing right here,
Oh.
and around him and scattered about are
Crabs.
very large crabs.
What the fuck?
I
that
turn around.
Are
and
hold
I
on,
say,
hold on. These crabs are not normal crabs.
Oh.
They have spines that are protruding from their shells, and the whole room smells like brimstone. You also see that
Drawn
there
butter.
is this is like a private chapel room, and there is an altar here that is very desecrated. This was clearly once dedicated to Torm, but this altar has had its features defaced. There is blood, ichor, and torn strips of flesh that has been lashed together with sinew and intestines covering it. And the entire thing gives off an aura of menace. And just fiendish intent in here. Everything in here feels bad, but nobody's looking at you, kind of peeking under the curtain here. The barbed devil is sort of moving around and like feeding chunks of flesh to the crabs.
Great, I come back over here. I hope you're all ready for a crab battle.
I'm always up for a crab battle.
So I guess my question I still have the question of why we would go behind the curtain. Are we going to kill every devil we find in hell?
Yeah.
Rhea says,
well,
yes.
It's a start.
Well,
Okay.
okay, fine.
No, we need to find the entrance to the catacombs.
What are we gonna do? Parlay with them?
There's a
Or
crap
leave them.
ton of crabs,
And go
so
where exactly?
We need to find
Is
the
that the
catacombs.
only way forward?
And the catacombs could be over there. I don't know.
Let's look everywhere else
do I
first.
see any staircases over
So
here?
I will
when
say,
look?
as you guys went north and south, there's this curtain that is right here, and there's also a curtain to the north and the south on those sides.
What the? I don't see anything that you're doing.
I'm not
Oh,
doing
yeah,
anything.
Curtains up there. All right, can we peek our head through the other curtains then?
Sure, which one? Do you want the north
That
one or
sounds
the
like a
south
good
one?
idea.
I'll take the north. Peek.
All right, Percy, peek.
Nothing.
Did that not work? Peek.
Yeah,
There's
I don't see anything.
Nothing there.
Oh wait, is there a doorway there?
Mhm.
What are you seeing when I do this?
I'm
Oh,
I just can't really make out what's in there. I guess that's a door.
To stairs.
Oh, and to stairs.
You
Going in
can
which direction?
see stairs.
up. No, I'm sorry, down. Down. I'm crazy.
I would like to look in the other drapes.
Give it a peek.
It is a identical looking room where there are some stairs in there.
All right.
There is a
everyone ready to do
door,
the
but
crab
it's
battle?
like hanging open and half off. And
Okay, well, I'm going down those stairs.
Mm,
Look, guys, we have to clear out all the devils out of this place if this is where we're going to drop off all these civilians.
Right, but there are
Urist, right.
there are potential combatants that we could rescue that could help us.
Also, 2 of us are virtually useless.
Speak for yourself.
I am speaking for myself.
Like Steltern? Yeah, no, he's terrible.
And
What?
No.
also, they're not
He eats
devils,
another good
they're
berry.
crabs.
Giant
They're
enemy crabs.
I didn't explain that to you, but yes, they're giant crabs over there.
So we can have crab for dinner, is what you're saying.
I'm not eating that crab.
Well, what are you going to eat, Dahlia?
I have rations and muffins.
Our new friend here has some disgusting berries if you're interested. Just absolutely dreadful.
I have some, yes, they're very bad.
I
Bad
feel
berries.
really bad for your good berries, sir.
Does it look like the crabs and the demon are just not doing much of anything?
Well, it was a
The
devil.
Devil.
It was a
The
devil.
devil was
hard to say.
feeding the crabs.
Ah. So
So what?
they'll be occupied for a bit. Feeding time.
I mean, there's a lot of them, and there's only one devil.
Hmm. Wonder what they're feeding them.
Let me take a look.
Oh, my Atlanta.
I've already walked down the stairs.
Oh my god. Alright, fine.
Wait, the north or the south?
The ones that Sen found.
Okay,
South.
that's the south. So are we all going to the south then?
Hopefully they aren't feeding live people to the crabs,
If-
but
if
they
we're
probably would be screaming.
I mean, it was unless they're dead people.
Yeah.
At which point we can't save them anyway.
Exactly. So,
Yeah.
What if
vote-
they're faking like Steltern over here?
While they're being fed to monsters?
They're very good actors.
They're very
That's gonna be really
committed
bad.
Yeah.
to it, I guess.
Been good for them, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what you want me to say to that.
Good for
Just think of that
them,
acting
I-
ability. It's so
Yeah.
The
amazing.
Elturel traveling troupe is being
What
eaten
a-
All right,
alive.
fine. We'll come back for the crab battle, but I want to do the crab battle. Okay.
Good
Urist,
for
you and I will do
them,
crab battle while Dahlia
yes.
gets some sleep.
All right.
right?
We'll come back up. We'll go crab battle.
We'll rest for 1 hour, then we'll come do crab battle, and then come
Perfect.
back and rest for 1 more hour at the end of Dahlia's 8.
All right. Fair.
Everyone put it in your planners.
I don't have a
If
plan.
you want to come to the crab battle, it's gonna be in an hour.
Right, we'll send the invite. It's open.
One of the halfling kids at this point,
Signs up for the crab battle.
comes over here and is like playing around the hand and looking at it, and
no.
presses sort of a panel on it, and a very large trap door slides back on the palm of the hand, revealing stairs that go down.
Cool. Hermes gonna walk past, tousle the kid's hair. Good job, kiddo, and walk down the stairs.
Very good.
Wow.
Excellent. We
This
found
kid is
it.
a genius.
He's just more perceptive than everybody, apparently.
Nobody thought to
don't-
investigate, and I've been rolling to see if those kids would find it, and they
Look, I
did.
investigated that lever quite a bit.
With a
I've
19
decided-
passive, you would think somebody with a 19 passive would have seen it.
That's not how passive perception.
Passive
guess-
perception doesn't work in this campaign, so it's
Yeah, I
fine.
know.
I
It
got
does
my extra
work.
point
That's
of wisdom.
not what
and
it
that's what I'm using
does.
it for.
Passive
mean-
perception protects you from like a stealth ambush.
Right, which is fine. I'm just never going to roll perception because I don't see the point. I've given up on it. It's a useless skill.
It's a very good
Blindfold
skill.
yourself.
I've moved past it.
No, I guess I should have done that too. Like Percy went up and was like right at the thing. I guess I just didn't actively say.
You guys did
And
not
Also, I'm
investigate. Like, I'm looking for, I want to look over it and poke at it and that kind of thing.
No, you're right. I should have done that. I don't know how to play the game.
Okay,
I
so
want to kill things.
going down.
You tell
more?
me what you want to do, and we do it. That's it. All right, we're downstairs, everybody.
We
Look at
gotta go
all
down
these
more,
stairs.
Or what?
What's over
Let's
here?
just, let's just
What's
Boop.
that?
you're around the stairs. Look at this stairs. All right.
Quite a... going
Now we
on?
kind of know where we are.
It looks like a
Okay.
torch.
So,
Is it warm? Is it a warm torch?
Probably it's on
yes,
fire.
there are sconces here that light in this area.
Are the sconces warm?
There is,
Yeah.
down
Okay,
those
sorry.
stairs to the end here, a small isolated tomb that opens up at the end of a flight of broad stairs off the open central area of this level. The body of a young woman lies on the bier, a gleaming greatsword at her side.
Neat. Dibs.
You already have quite a bit.
I would
Dahlia,
I
do
think-
you recognize that woman?
I would say the artificer also has a bit already too.
Rhea
I'm not
says,
taking it.
Rhea says, I've heard this story.
Oh,
Is this
please
sword?
say it, Rhea.
tell
a-
us the tale.
A dragon appeared. There was a young red dragon that was eating crops and livestock and burning things and just showed up every once in a while and demanded tribute. And then one day, a scruffy-looking woman showed up with a greatsword. She marched up to the dragon and, kicked the shit out of it. It was stunned that this was happening, and
Yes.
before it could fly away, she killed it. But unfortunately, as people rushed forward to thank her, she fell dead.
Cool.
That's one way to go.
And this is
So they laid her to rest in a special place, and apparently her body does not decompose, and her sword has been kept with her. People think that maybe she was a reincarnation of Torm, or infused with his essence, or something like that.
now. Isn't that
Neat.
something?
That sounds like a load of crap.
You know what, Dahlia? I agree with you, but, we gotta let people believe whatever nonsense they want to believe.
Wow.
This is extremely
I
disrespectful.
agree.
So, where are we going?
I don't
Uh,
think she minds.
I think Urist and Percy walked up to the corpse, and Urist is going to pay respects to it as a warrior.
Okay.
And as a wizard, I'm going to poke it.
As a wizard.
It's a dead body.
Okay.
But
I'm going to take a
has-
search to the south.
Can I investigate the dead body? That's something that Percy has done before.
You certainly can. Give me an investigation check.
This is a forensics roll. I rolled a nat 20.
Nat
for
20.
For a 24.
Looking over the body here, looking at it, poking at the greatsword, and being careful not to disturb too much.
Yeah.
While
crime
at
scene.
the same time,
Poking
getting a
respectfully.
good picture of it. As far as you can tell, this woman does not have any visible wounds. Clearly is deceased, but could have died 5 minutes ago, from what you're looking at. But it appears to have just died, and the greatsword is clearly stained a little bit with what appears to be red dragon blood, presumably. Looking at it, and otherwise, this is, as far as you can tell, a non-magical greatsword and a non-magical corpse.
Wow. This is truly remarkable. I can't make any sense of it, but
This is how I want to go out, Percy. Murdering a dragon, and then having my body preserved forever.
well, I have faith that you can achieve at least one of those two goals, Urist.
Which
Really?
Can I do an Arcana check
I'm
on the
both
dead
of
body?
them.
Both of those seem
Yes, you can,
incredibly
Dahlia.
difficult.
I have faith in Urist. I've never seen him decompose a day in his life.
Dahlia, you don't see or sense anything magical about this.
Cool.
I
I'm going to
wonder,
go to the south.
Okay.
Sniper,
You wandered to the south, Sin?
Yeah. Yeah, just while they're looking through here.
There are some twisty passages off in this direction, on these directions. There is as you can kind of see down a little bit, I think, into there's a chamber directly south of you down that path, and then there's some other passages that lead off in those directions. From where you're standing right now, it looks like you can see up to there is a Like you can see a figure kind of far off in the distance, standing on like a little fountain that's trickling water.
Everyone, there might be someone down here.
Uh-huh.
Or survivors, perhaps.
Maybe.
Are we all heading
can't tell.
down that way?
Let's go that way.
I think so. Yes.
Okay, let's go.
This is
Weapons ready though, people.
fun.
Let's go.
My weapon is my faith.
It's not easy to
Is that
maneuver
like
people
out
around.
then or what?
It's always out.
Faces out.
Wink.
He meant, is it gone?
Is my faith gone?
Yeah.
Gone where?
That doesn't look like a survivor anymore. I caught a look for a minute.
As you guys come around the corner here, this room is
Where am I?
This large crypt area is currently present to over 100 frightened-looking people.
Oh, great. Here you go, halflings.
Okay, you guys hang out here. We'll see you later.
Imagine they're scattered out, but I don't want to do that right now. They are cowering behind sarcophagi and in alcoves. Their eyes are red, their cheeks are stained with tears, and standing before a large font of water is a haggard-looking woman. Her gray hair is matted with sweat. In one arm, she's clutching a leather-bound tome to her breast, and in the other hand, she is wielding a ceremonial mace that would probably shatter if it looks like it struck anything harder than a pillow. She calls out to you, "Halt! Who goes there? Stay back! In Torm's name, I command you!"
Hail and well met. It's me,
What?
Hermes Truth. I know you've been waiting for a hero to come save you, and I am here.
Who are you? And like at this point, the commoners have like run off, seeing people they know and other people going off. And Dahlia, you recognize occasional patrons of your store here. And Rhea steps up and says, "In the name of Torm, we greet you."
Wow.
In the name of Tyr, I greet you.
That too. What has happened here? Is this everyone? Woman nods and says, Yes. Are they? You're a Hell Rider. Yes, I am. Okay, yeah, all right. Well, good. I'm glad you're here. We've taken shelter here. This seems the devils haven't come down here. The few of us who are remaining are here. It seems that our leader left and hasn't returned. It's been hours and he's not back.
Who's your leader?
The Duke.
Who's in charge here?
Duke Ulder Ravengard took charge. Most of the leadership of the city was killed. Apparently, a meteor struck one of the rooms up top and killed almost everyone. We don't know
That's
if
Hilarious.
is alive. We don't know. We haven't seen the body for him.
Davius.
Davius is dead.
Well,
Ding
Just-
dong.
She says, "That's a shame."
Yeah, no, not really.
No more.
Really
when's
ashamed.
when's the last time you saw Davius?
It was before we ended up here.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Anyway, what direction did he go off to? Not Davius. I don't care about him. The Duke.
Well, he's dead in Waterdeep. Not Waterdeep. Baldur's Gate.
I understand. I'm talking about the Duke.
The Duke took a group of guards to the city's cemetery. There was apparently undead. We've been here for weeks, and there's been a lot of undead coming from that direction. And he went to investigate. Also, there's a holy relic in the cemetery called the Helm of Torm's Sight, and we hoped that by using it we might be able to communicate with Torm and get some guidance what to do. But he hasn't. It was supposed to be back by now, and there's a passage out of this area that's hidden that I can show you.
Okay,
That would
so
be lovely.
I vote we rest here for 8 hours. I'll prepare food and water. I can cast that spell, and I can like feed all the people here for like 5 days with a few casts, so you can all be covered, and then we can go kill some zombies.
Did someone say rest?
Do you have a food source here?
She kind of shakes her head and says, "We have holy water, but we've been trying not to drink it because it's holy water. But we have some stores of food, but anything you can add would be appreciated. We've been working on," and like she kind of motions up to the north, and you can see there's like a barricade that they've been creating on the other entrance to this place. And said, "We've been working on trying to keep this. We've been hiding mostly. We haven't wanted to call attention to ourselves, but since the guards left, we're not sure what to do. Things
Why-
were like things here were okay until we got attacked. We haven't all been down here. To be clear,
why?
we've been upstairs and around, but then devils broke down the gate and demons came in too, and they were fighting each other and us, and we retreated down here, but you're the first people we've seen in a few hours."
Why have you barricaded the north but not the other entrance where we came through?
That's just
we
where
came through
we
the secret one.
started.
Oh, I see. So there's nothing in particular coming from the north. It's just
We just
what you had time for.
Yeah, that's where we were. We don't have very many able-bodied people or things to make a barricade out of.
Mhm.
And like looking up, there's like books and just general refuse up there. It's not. This was hastily constructed over the past hour or two.
Mm-hmm.
This is the most depressing campaign I've ever played.
Right.
Is there anyone
Okay.
wounded here?
Oh shit! Did we close the door behind us? Percy flies back.
I'd say that after you guys came in, yeah, it shut on itself.
Especially knowing that there was enemies nearby, I think we would have
Percy
shut
flies
the door.
back, and 100 crabs are just shuffling down.
Crab battle, crab battle,
Well-
crab
well,
battle.
I don't have much. I have to save a ration for Urist Jr. and myself, but
Yeah, he has to feed
here's
his cat.
some, and I give 7 rations to the peasants.
She looks over at like one of the halflings going by and says, "Oh, is one of them your son?"
No.
Oh, no.
Urist Jr. is right here, and I pull him out of the bag.
He like
Just with, like, one
grips the
hand.
inside of the bag and is like, "No!"
Oh yeah, he's fighting right now. Don't worry about Urist Jr. He's
I mean,
great.
like looking around at all
He's
the
having a great time.
looking around like indoors people is kind of like, okay, all right, and like flies up to the top of one of the fountains and starts like cleaning his paws.
Drinking the holy water.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
absolutely.
Urist Jr., you take a little bath. That's fine.
And at this, she goes over to Rhea and says to her, "Oh, Miss, my name is Feria. I would. This is one of the holy books of Elturel. I think you should hold on to it as a Hellrider." And hands the book over to Rhea. And Rhea takes it and looks down and reads out loud. Says, "This is the Tome of the Creed Resolute."
Oh boy.
That's important, right?
Yeah, we have to destroy it.
That lady says, "What? Why would you do that?"
You know what? I could
Because-
explain to you all why you're fucked, but I think I'd rather not.
All right, let's have a 4-hour meeting where you explain the details of contract law.
So here's the deal.
He's holding a
You all-
seminar.
Yeah.
You all willingly
Are you
signed a
announcing this
contract.
to everybody?
This is his
Yeah.
his rest.
Okay.
This is his long rest. This is
Yeah, this
great.
is how he
what
rests.
he wants.
This is what I enjoy
Here's me,
doing.
crying peasants, crying peasants. Hello.
Here's the deal. You all willingly signed your souls over to the Archduke of Avernus. Any questions?
There's like a lot of
Question?
hands go up.
Well, okay. You there. And I'm sitting there like kind of praying at the same time, trying to get my spell slots back.
So,
I'm-
Dahlia, you've seen this book before because
I
it's
am
the
sleeping.
Okay, well, this is all happening as you guys are getting ready. But just so you
Okay,
know,
fine.
but you've seen this book
Getting in
before
bed.
because it's the book they wanted you to sign.
Yeah, I know what
Normally,
it is.
what you would do is you would swear the oath. On the first page, it has the oath, and you would lay your hand on it and recite the oath. And part of that oath is that you swear to defend Elturel, body and soul. And then you don't actually sign it, and when you swear the creed, your name is written in the book automatically, and all the signatures in the book are written by the same hand magically.
Right, which is why you have to be able to read to sign the creed. So all the kids here are fine.
The
Well-
ones who don't know how to read, yeah.
They are in hell.
Yeah,
That doesn't
fine is a
matter.
relative term.
That doesn't matter that they're in hell. If they die, they come
Yes,
back here. That's the point.
And so she says, like, we have room for you to rest. Are you going to help find the Duke?
Yes.
Yeah, we have to.
And Rhea nods and looks at the rest of you and says, I think I should stay here and help guard these people while you go to find...
Great.
I
That
agree,
does
Rhea.
seem like a
to
good
me.
yes.
They
That sounds
need
like a
they
good
need
idea.
help, and I mean this one guard and this one druid is not going to be enough.
Yeah, that druid's not going to be enough. You're right.
He can't even make fine berries.
The
let
druid
alone
is
good berries.
openly weeping by one of the fountains at this point.
His berries are just absolute shit.
You guys are so mean.
You
to
hear
him.
somebody say, more like worst
They've been
berries.
They've been in hell, literally hell, these past weeks or
I'm sorry,
whatever.
it's the worst berry
To,
I've ever had.
To be fair, Percy, even my ale doesn't taste good here.
Oh,
Percy's
having trouble
icon was
with
just in a
drink.
fountain, and I was just picturing a bird, like, in a bird fountain.
That's kind of what. That's why I put it there. I was picturing that too.
People are, like, kind of looking at, like, holy water.
Splashing around a little bit.
Yeah,
It's fine.
Urist Jr.'s like laying in it, like having fun, licking it up.
Ugh.
Percy's bathing. It's all good.
one of the
Grease.
Here.
like, as you guys are kind of all like, so Farius says, like, well, we have places for you to stay. We have bedrolls down here. We've sort of set up like a little bit of a camp. You can absolutely stay and rest here before you go on. And some of the commoners have come up and, like, they have flasks that they've got filled with holy water. And since you guys are going out, they're thanking you for going and helping them and bringing back friends and stuff. And so they've all handed each of you a flask of holy water. But there are holy water fonts if you decide you want more.
What's holy water do?
Stuff.
Holy
Sure.
water.
I'm sure it's not good for demons and devils.
Oops.
All right. I accept the holy water.
We are gonna have to find a food source, not just for these people, but for ourselves as well. I'm basically tapped clean here. I have a meal for myself and a meal for Urist Jr. and that's it.
I thought we already established that Hermes is giving them 5 days worth of food.
No. I can give them 1 day's worth of food for like 45 people,
Oh.
and that's all of my 3rd level spell slots. So we're taking
Oh.
some of the food.
Well, before you rest, you can just...
I used all of my 3rd level
Yeah,
spell
maybe spell
slots. I used my
slots.
3rd level spell slots to get rid of a spell affecting our monk that was then wasted because the monk's turn was skipped anyway.
Well, I guess then we're just gonna take a 16-hour rest.
Oh my god.
Why? I don't need.
Let's
3rd level
just
spell
live
slots.
here, I guess.
If we're taking a 16-hour rest, Urist and I are definitely going upstairs to do a crab battle.
Rhea
Crap
says,
battle! I get my hand, like, we'll kneel in the air.
Rhea
shake it.
says, I can go and you can stay here, and we could, split it up if somebody wants to do that.
Okay.
I'm not staying here and guarding these
If Hermes
people.
wants to stay and make food, then the rest of us can.
It takes me 6 seconds to create the food.
But you
I'm
have to
not
rest for
worried.
16 hours. All right, so
I
next week,
I need to rest for 8 hours to cast
Waff-
my spells.
Waffles and
Listen
Tyne,
to
and you
me.
guys don't have to show up next week. You're just gonna rest and sleep here.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, cool.
Look, we're gonna be crab battling for like
We're gonna be
3
crab
episodes.
battling. We're gonna be going to the cemetery.
Faria says, crab battling?
There's a bunch
You
of
wanna be-
crabs
Oh.
upstairs.
Whatever you do, if you
Crabs
go upstairs, do not go behind that curtain.
Have you seen them? There's a lot of them.
Oh.
You haven't seen them.
You said about.
Look, you said there was
heard-
a lot of crabs, and I got very excited
yes,
about that.
I
word
did. There's a
crabs.
lot of crabs and one spiky devil.
Just do not go up there.
That's what my advice also.
All right.
Although,
team.
the crabs might be a good food source.
That's what
Yeah.
we
Yes, and that's why I want to go. Like, that's why me and Percy want to go up
That's
and crab
not
battle.
why you
Sniper,
want to
sniper,
go crab
sniper.
battle.
I
Sniper.
also want to fight the crabs.
Can you just montage the crab battle for us, please?
No, I don't. No, we're gonna fight them for real at some point.
Team-
I'm not fighting any fucking crabs.
I'm fighting them.
I'm telling you that right now.
1d20 for crab battle.
No,
A 14.
no,
Urist, roll for
no,
crab battle.
no montage. We're doing it for real. If it's ever gonna happen, we're gonna do it for real.
Are we done? Are we done?
I'm giving myself. a
I'm
plus
just-
5
I'm
for
just
crab
waiting.
battle. I got
What
a
are-
five.
okay.
Crab battle.
No, I'm.
A
I'm going
14
up
doesn't
there.
hit the crab.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
What?
I'm not fighting.
Hold
I
on.
don't
Okay.
wanna
All
fight.
right.
All right.
The GM says be quiet. What are we doing? Is the
I'm
plan that
taking-
you guys are going to take an 8-hour rest and then set
I'm-
off to find the Duke?
That's
Yes.
Hermes' plan. If
That's
these guys
fine,
want to
the
go
crab
fight
battle.
crabs and fucking die, that's fine.
All right.
Dahlia and Hermes will continue alone, kicking ass.
Taking
So,
names and rest
you-
them whenever they frickin' want.
Rest whatever the fuck we want.
so the group
We're
rests.
definitely gonna take a rest.
You meditate, you recover your spells, you patch your wounds, you greet and meet with some of the people here. Some of them come up and compliment Dahlia on her muffins.
I didn't give anybody muffins.
I'm
No,
showing
they've
all
bought
the kids
muffins
my,
from you
my
before.
hellhound liver.
Oh,
I'm-
right.
I'm
They
teaching
recognize
all
you
of
as the
children-
muffin lady.
Oh,
I'm
has
teaching
anybody
all
seen
of the
my
children
shop?
that can read how to be meticulous about reading devil contracts.
No one
I'm
has
like,
seen.
do you see here in the fine print where it says all souls? Don't sign this. Like I'm going like real deep.
Some of the parents come over and take their children away because you're holding a sheet of human skin with writing
And
on
I'm
it.
like, oh yeah, that's genius. Just let your kids lose their fucking souls to devils. Don't worry about me.
And
Not
you're
my
the
problem.
monster.
I'm
Yeah,
the
for
monster.
some
here.
reason, we're the weird ones.
For
Showing
the,
off.
for the recap
Slow
next week, I'm just putting
and the
these
hellhound
5
liver.
minutes into, and that's just it.
Yeah, that's it. It's the most part.
All right, so in the morning, Farius shows you a passage out that leads you back out into the courtyard and shuffles everybody out as you guys leave. She seals it up. They've got another barricade going. Rhea salutes you all and wishes you good fortune as she takes up position guarding, and you all head out to find the Grand Cemetery of Elturel. And before you go, as you slept overnight, you will have all leveled up to level 6.
Oh, thank goodness.
And
I'm
we'll
Hell
be
yeah.
back next week for a Thanksgiving episode in the Cemetery of Elturel.
It's not Thanksgiving.
It's the day before Thanksgiving next.
It's close enough.
Yeah, and we'll be
It will
going into
Thanksgiving
tick over
midnight.
into Thanksgiving.
Yes.
So
See.
thanks so much, everybody, for watching. Have a
I'm
good
not playing
evening.
until midnight.
Remember, the internet out there can be a toxic place to
No,
do your best to
midnight for me.
clean it up. We'll see you next week for more rock,
Rock,
paper,
paper,
critical failure,
failure.
crab battle. Good night, internet.
Crap battle.
Battle.
Crab battle.